We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Looking to pass. Tua. Will get this into the hands of Mostert. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's a gain of 34.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Tua now on 1st down. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. This is caught. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in his opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Third and goal at the 4-yard line. Mostert will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown.
It's not often you talk about statement drives coming right at the start of a game, but that was some statement there. That drive took them the length of the field, and as I look at the clock, ate up nearly the entire first quarter as well. Great work up front, clearing space, and an ideal finish on the touchdown run.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 23. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Dolphins 7, Eagles 0.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That good for 19 and a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
At the Dolphins' 45-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try it now with Swift. Past the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say, everybody back, I've got this call?
Well, you knew this side of the field, they're in plus territory, 4th and 1. He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field. He wasn't letting the offense go with him at all. He said, we're staying out here, and we're picking this one up. That's some leadership right there.
Touchdown! Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Jason Sanders, kickoff for Miami.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to submit it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First down, and they go with Swift again. And some room to work. Loose inside the 30. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, 65 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. What an excellent run, and from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before they realized it, he was off and running through the thick of the line while the quarterback faked it and carried it outside.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Fuck out of here. Yeah, man, that shit. What's up? Hold up, bro. I can't even hear you, bro. I see you got your mic on. Can't hear you.
They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Nah, nigga, my motherfucking screen lagging, nigga. I don't gotta waste no clock, nigga.
For the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Nigga, this shit lagging. What the fuck you say, boy?
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 20-yard line.
Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Calm down, nigga. Calm down, nigga. Calm down, bro. Calm down.
For their next drive.
You say what?
I said at intermission feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw.
Yeah, Slay, what's going on, Slay?
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
It's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
Now this one complete downfield
That's
on
over.
the left side. And they're able to get to it right away, but still down to the 44-yard line with a catch. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in a
touchdown right here, bro. Yeah, it's touchdown right here. I already see his tape. He weak out there. Oh, good play. Good play, nigga. Good play, bro.
A nice job of bodying him up.
You get props when you do, bro. Good shit.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there.
Through my boy. Oh, I'm finna low pass that. You ain't gonna get it.
Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely.
I told you I was gonna do.
Complete on the diving effort. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup for number 17.
God damn, I ain't been lucky since I was born, man.
Creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's another look at him.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? I go in the heart of the jungle and come out on the other side, boys.
Here's Mostert. From the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Motion man is Barry.
What you want? You want that hurry up offense, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give it to you. Ooh! Look at
It's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and can you imagine?
damn, that nigga bumped my dude and all.
They look at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3.
Damn, it's already a fucking superstar.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Them niggas are coming,
Extra
boy.
point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 14.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Scott on the return out of the end zone.
Come on, Van Ginkel.
And that
That
decision
nigga
to bring
coming,
it
bro.
out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Let's see.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And these two teams have traded
Watch the run.
touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter. So
Watch the run.
back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd down and 13. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Wow.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the sideline he goes. Did he get in? No. Down at the
Oh, my fault.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone.
Shit, that nigga should have dropped that shit that time.
But he's going to be trapped just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Swift.
Oh.
We'll take this one in.
Good shit, right? Yeah, that nigga did a swift ass move right then and there. Go ahead.
Elliott now to add the extra point.
Well, you love that right side of the field, don't you?
The score 21-14. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Come on, you gotta get through that,
He's
bro.
probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone.
That kind of on top of you. I mean, you can't even get on the field on defense. What's up? So what is it, 2nd round?
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Come on, bro.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Off of play action. Tagovailoa.
I don't even want to block.
They hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They complete it to Hill. He's up to the 20. Nice tackle there.
That's what I mean. Try to be too slight.
Spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua.
Not Slay. Come on, bro. That was a slam.
Darius Slay with a pick.
Yeah, that's
This one back into the end zone.
That nigga ain't even run the right route.
Defense gets a pick 6 TD.
That nigga run the slant. Just stayed there. Come on, bro.
They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl
Good shit, bro.
with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Come on, man.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
No, you gotta break that, boy.
Get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchdown.
Break that, my boy.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6.
Oh, he open.
It hurt badly, but still
he open.
striking. There he goes, right side. Fighting through
Get the fuck off of me. Come on, bro.
A big play there on the catch and run. 61
Yeah, Brandon Brown, you know why he on the field.
Here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Here's Tua.
That's it.
As hit as he threw it there,
That's
and
it,
it winds
right?
up incomplete.
And that's a
Man,
lesson
that's
learned from
beaming
the
off
previous
the front.
drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
My boy wide open.
Tua sets up to pass it.
My boy wide open.
The
Oh,
end zone,
but
but that's going to wind
fuck
up
out here.
incomplete.
Oh yeah, Wade team has trouble catching. That's what that
Part of
was.
the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out.
Yeah, Sweat out there.
Wide receiver in that
Who
spot,
was on
running back
Sweat?
in that spot. There are other ways they
Yeah,
can go
not in
if you're
speed
not going
right
to
there.
catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful
Shit,
to
it's
make
a touchdown.
noise.
Your boy
On
over
their
there too
feet for
short.
third down.
Ah, look at
This
him.
is intercepted, and that should do it. The safety, Terrell Edmonds,
Look at
makes
Tua.
it. And the Eagles will have
Yeah, that's a good game right there,
This
boy.
is taken up
It's over
past
now.
the 30. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the
Who
game
can't
until
throw?
now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been
Hey,
there
we
for
play
a
y'all
long
this year.
time,
Keep that
but now
same
it's
talking
evident
point. You
because
know
you
what
can see it in
I'm
their
saying?
faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call
Come on,
that
bro.
ended
Y'all
up
gotta get
maybe
from me
closing
now.
them
Stop
out.
playing with me, boy.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Now the ball comes
Come on.
loose.
Told you.
This is picked up by the Dolphins.
Told you.
And his crew will take
Yeah.
over with a football
We got
at the
strip on, huh?
35-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution,
Oh, you
and
gotta be a
absolute
better
belief.
on short-
Because a lot of guys
short,
look at the
route runner.
scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play,
Good
we
shit.
give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Now Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting.
I ain't
here
finna
in this
onside
fourth
kick, bro.
quarter.
It's too early.
Now after
Yeah.
the touchdown, ready to kick it away.
Shit, just get your first down, bro. It's over. I ain't gonna fight with you. Get your first and it's over. Come on, don't do that.
We stop just shy of the 30-yard line.
Don't do nothing crazy, homie.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Don't do
And
nothing
this
crazy,
one now
homie.
not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Nah, we ain't call it
Why
timeout
coaches
yet.
really
Don't
stress
say that.
saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those
Don't
situations.
say that.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
Now we call
Take
timeout.
this up near the 35, maybe the 34. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the
Come
football,
on.
you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them.
You get a first down now, the game over.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their
Get first down now,
timeouts
game over.
as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Man, you gonna go for it. Stop playing. You only need 4 yards,
now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
63.
Don't get picked.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Come on. Bro, I put anything outside. This shit.
Stop the clock. It's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think
Come on, boy.
How about picking it up? Give him credit.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left.
Come on, bro. Let that ball come out, boy.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Yeah, good shit, boy.
That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our crew.
Oh, shit. Josh Allen. Oh, shit.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And not much to speak of. Calling a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Put you on inside,
An
bro.
early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now Allen going to change it up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. This is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Allen now.
He can get it.
The defense right there to stop him. Did he get the yard he needed? He did, says the referee. Barely. 1st down.
It seems like a short distance, but a yard in this situation, not easily done. So big compliments to the guys up front for creating some space, and especially the guy taking the snap and finding a spot, finding a sliver, an opening, and making it work.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he went
bro.
nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And that's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
A good kick, 49 yards. Just 3 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 19-yard line.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 19-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he maneuvers up the
Too much
middle
trash.
for 3.
Gotta get out of there.
and it's 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
There he goes, left side.
Across midfield.
Fuck off, man.
And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Dolphins.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua.
Oh, that's my fault.
The defense had geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that's a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow here.
Oh, this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game,
Yeah, I thought you had it out
this
there.
could wind up being the difference.
Here's Barrios.
Oh, good tackle.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Eric Ezukama. Down the right sideline.
Easy.
In for a Miami touchdown. Eric Ezukama, 76 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And this is good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead.
Dolphins 9, Bills nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Oh, that supposed to
A
be
throw
a pick,
there,
bro.
but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Allen off the play fake.
Ooh, come on, bro.
This throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On the give, this is their fullback. Yeah, that's not going to get it done.
Smart play, though.
Well short of the first at about the 21. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down.
I don't think he's playing, bro.
Running for it, here's Cook. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So it's certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. 2 now on first down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now Tua signaling to change things up. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal. Not liking the look, they'll change the play. On second down, Mostert, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Tua, fast pass outside, complete. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
Back pocket all day, bro.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 1. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Cook running right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Allen going to fire quickly and get it to Diggs out wide. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Being chased out left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Third down, here's a run by Cook.
Oh, boy.
And he's got the first
That's
down.
a good for
He's
that.
brought down at the 42. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. They run again on 1st down. Cook knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Cook again. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Oh, you still throwed it.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
You got. I got momentum, so you got trouble catching, bro.
Very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Come on.
And
Good
no,
shit.
it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes
Taking the
up
shot,
about
bro.
a rotation short. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. They're going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a
Good shit,
Miami
man.
touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 58 yards. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
He had to wait on the ball and everything.
That
True
score
to
that
a
they just
fashion.
gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Bills nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to
Hey,
kick
you
it
can get
away
me. A
is
lot of people don't
Sanders.
got me, man.
And here comes a return from a few steps into
See what I mean?
and all deep in his
There
own
we go.
territory. He coughs up the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking.
All right. You good. Oh, here we go. I know somebody gonna get San Fran.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And they'll get him down at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Purdy going to the air right away. Dancing to his right.
Come on, Purdy. Come on, Purdy.
Jalen Phillips, the former first rounder.
Purdy, that shit was Purdy.
If they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start
your first meeting, kind of.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Over the middle, taken in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7. Purdy looking to throw.
Ooh.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
I can't believe he throwed it.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
2nd down and 4. Purdy.
Ooh, come on, boy. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Touchdown,
Look
San
at
Francisco. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. And now an audible here into something else. Tua now on 1st down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
On play action, here's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
2nd and 14 at the 47-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. From midfield, here's Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. Running the counter with Mostert. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Niners 7, Dolphins 0.
Back to the running game with Mostert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The 2 is going to change things up. Second down, here's Mostert again. Escapes the defender. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's McLeod from his end zone.
Good shit.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Ray McLeod.
I'm trying to spread the ball.
And they finally got to him at the 2-yard line. Almost coast to coast. What a great return. They'll be set up beautifully.
All right, let's give credit where credit is due. How about that return? Great blocking, great vision, all the way down to the 2-yard line. The only person who has to be upset, the guy who didn't get it into the end zone. That far and no reward.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Here's 2nd and 10. first carry for their fullback. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
Okay.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here's Samuel. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Gets this one to Juszczyk.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
In motion left goes a tight end. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Now Purdy. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Watch Kittle.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy.
Yeah.
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted.
Ooh.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Two are going to try and go quickly here.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
2nd down, here's Mostert again. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Tua sets up to pass it. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in for the Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 53 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Sanders now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it and we'll see these two teams in the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it. Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Nah, buddy.
Incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Too much spin.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
I went to the wrong side. Whole left side open.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense? This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. The tight end in motion right. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And now off to the races, down the right side. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed. And
now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Second and goal at the 49ers 9-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua.
Get down.
And that is caught.
Get down.
Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Christian McCaffrey. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A big play there from McCaffrey. 74 yards. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a first and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Here's Purdy.
Oh, he's wide open.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Third and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. Throwing here, Purdy. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are an extra point away from drawing level. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Tua going to change the play. They'll run right side with Mostert. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What he's saying, I'm on the plus side of 30.
But if you're on the plus side of 30, y'all know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there, let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. It's Hill, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 14. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. Touchdown! A 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Flush to his right. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they'd love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. They go play action here. Purdy escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Purdy. A bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, and he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe
better, baby.
On their way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. You're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Right.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard.
Good game, bro. Oh, shit. That's it.
Two in the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
Good
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Here's Purdy to throw. George Kittle. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, an 11-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
But still
They
going
get
in.
one
Play
more
got
as
3
the extra
times.
points up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Dolphins are going to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Fuck Nick Bosa. Run right his ass. Run right at his ass.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. 20! And all the way in from Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 41 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's McLeod from his end zone.
Ooh.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very... Oh, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. To throw is Purdy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that.
Put the 12-30 go outside the numbers, man.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Purdy to throw.
Ooh, he wide open.
That will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown. Or this game's over.
I know about no Debo.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Purdy, big fourth down play.
Come on, man.
By his big tight end. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Purdy to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. Now leaving with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll come up now. This is second and long. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Good game, bro.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That'll be caught by Hill. And out across midfield down to the 45. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is of all those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all.
That little bitch all in a mix. Say, hey, then I take shit again. Fuck. I fuck that bitch no, bro. I got some top on. Yeah. Come on, bro. You moving too slow. Nah, bro. that nigga caught that bitch. Fuck, I ain't call that shit. Yes, sir. Hey, take it easy on me, bro.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New York Giants. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This taken in right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Let's go now.
Now a two-time Pro Bowler coming off a big year, Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. You talk about this Seahawk defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Ooh, good play. Here is complete. And he'll be taken out of bounds all the way down near the 35-yard line. A big play there for the Giants. 42 yards.
Brandon, we've all been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
A first down carry for Barkley. Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley with his 4th rushing touchdown. And the Giants
y'all like the rain. Shit, y'all like home the rain.
You'd have to imagine.
Shit, I think they gonna win Thursday, bro.
Scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's your team?
And also, it's a nice signal to the rest of the team. We talk
Okay. Oh shit, y'all balling over there.
Now signal to the defense. Now signal to the kicking game. Hey,
bro, I ain't even think. Listen, I seen boy in college, but I ain't think he was gonna be balling like he is now, bro. That nigga that running for real.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
I like Dolphins. Yeah.
Dwayne Eskridge,
yeah, it's been a long time, bro.
And tackle at the 21-yard line. So
we did that. Nigga, I ain't seen the playoffs probably about 3 times since I've been alive. Shit. That's crazy.
Now Smith and the Seahawks.
See, y'all went to the bowl and y'all lost. Fucking not running the ball.
Now Gino.
Got him.
Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Yeah, I had some money on that game, 28-3, bro. I'll never forget that.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Yeah, I'm talking about the worst time, bro. Yeah, I was locked up in 07, bro. We lost down there every game. The one game we did win, I got out. Yeah, them niggas tore my ass up that year, bro. Fucking random ass man. I'll never forget that shit.
It pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in
I think I got like 2 wins in the league. What's your record is, bro?
Behind the line of scrimmage, and it looks like he's going in motion.
Oh, shit.
Someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed on
Oh,
to
my
another
God.
defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice block.
Shit, I thought they had a little decent squad over there.
And trying to find Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, I don't think they built it right, honestly.
And they're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes. See if they can generate some run after the catch.
You got Bobby McCain over there.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now I say y'all got Bobby McCain.
Smith and Jigba with the ground.
I just seen the name pop up.
First down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on
He used to play
3rd
for the
and 4.
Dolphins. That nigga trash.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They moved this football into field goal range, but
I can't even believe he lasted as long in the league, though.
Absolutely, as one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Right now, he's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive. It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this
Seattle,
shit,
I don't even know why they drafted another running back. They did some crazy ass shit, bro.
They can keep them out of that area.
Yeah, they drafted like 3 running backs this season, like this on draft.
Now it's the rookie from UCLA, Zach Charbonnet, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Pressure on that, man.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Smith. As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Myers' kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
Early in the middle of traffic.
You know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
See what the fuck
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hold up. What happened to Danny Dimes?
Taylor will throw. That one deep for Hodgins.
He's still tired.
Complete on the diving effort. It's a big-time play there for the G-Man. 45 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley.
Damn, dude. I gotta stop trying to strip you.
Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter as his guys are able to extend their lead. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded right at the goal line.
Oh, come on now.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Gotta tighten up, man. Can't let you get too far here. Nah.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
Too slow. Should have had Walker back there.
But not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, you know, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done,
the church's money.
They carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
2nd down and a yard. They run with the second-year man. It's Kenneth Walker. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Geno. It's caught. Lockett. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, here's Smith.
Bruh.
That'll be incomplete. A pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
That's inside the 20.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
Come on. Oh, my
and
God.
This one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. So they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 83 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. The Giants had 0-3 here to begin the campaign, and you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around.
Hey, bro, what happened to Danny Dimes? You traded him?
If they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Taylor to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The quick feet by Jackson. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
You got line to hurt.
They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback.
Yo, bro, what happened to Jones?
And he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. And the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw.
Oh my God, this shit is crazy.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and
Hey.
it brings up 3rd down. So another incompletion there.
That
He's
shit
hitting
wild,
fewer
man.
than half his
Nigga
pass
drop
attempts in this
everything.
one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
I take it.
We'll get that to Charbonnet.
Ooh,
This big game.
look at that shit.
And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Yeah,
All
that
these
shit,
years we've been
bro.
watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy. I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that.
That's
much.
on me though. I
Maybe we
shouldn't have
won't
heard it.
fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
I don't know. That shit always happen to me though.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one
Look.
bit. They've looked good so far.
Let's
in the
go.
first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked
Shit, we
him
gotta
because
tighten
we
up,
saw
bro. We
the
gotta
forecast
calm
for this
down,
game,
man.
didn't we?
Bro,
We said, hey,
shit
are you
might get out
prepared
of
for
hand.
this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of a first down.
Come on.
And Taylor's throw there should have been intercepted, but it's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed
I can't
because they
touch
got a lot
nothing.
of trouble
Offense,
slowing down
defense,
this
special
offense in the
team.
first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
We got one, coach. We got one.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
They certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
No respect.
Back to throw, Smith.
But
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
man, shit.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7
I still
in
supposed to be
practice,
right.
or maybe even routes
Fuck.
versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9
And
times
they
out
had
of
like
10? Just
5
missed that
blockers
one.
in front of
The
them, too.
Seahawks
Damn.
on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries.
Look at that
This
first,
is
man.
3rd and 7. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should
Wait, what you did? Traded Jones?
Team here on 4th down. On 4th
What you
down,
traded?
ready to punt, Michael
Oh,
Dixon.
shit. See, I like that this year. Last year, quarterbacks ain't never get hurt, bro.
The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
I got Seahawks in this league. Yeah, my quarterback got hurt. Drew Lock. I was going to start him.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football. Still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive.
Just swatched the ball down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Off the play fake, here's Taylor. Rolling to his right. This ball dropped and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Trap 60, trap 60.
On third down, Taylor. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
After the interception, here's Smith.
Look.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone.
They got that throwing like Daniel. Mac Jones.
Now Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Nigga like
that'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
It's not cool about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they
got
face
one,
a
coach.
3rd and 4.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. 118 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
We need to play, bro. I got it covered for you.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. To throw is Taylor.
Do it.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Buffalo 18.
Here's Taylor. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. There he goes right side. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard
I shaved him
line.
on the inside on you.
Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are back within a score. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10.
Well, that bitch super slow. I'm on the road.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Holmes returning from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
A lot of the money. I seen the money.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half, but not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. To Shepard, complete over the middle.
That boy hurt.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Yeah, no.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Here's Taylor to throw.
I'm on.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well,
CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. I mean, 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked them off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And now a handoff to Charbonnet.
He's trying to cook now.
He will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Zach Charbonnet. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Holmes returning from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. 126 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now it's Taylor. Catch made here by Campbell. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll throw on first down with Taylor. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's Taylor. Eluding the pressure right.
Ooh.
He throws it on the move, but can't
Good shit, bro. I saw that. I don't know how you missed that.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks. Like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
I missed the old nigga. What?
We'll call that a 41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams.
That shit's so fast.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And makes it across the 20 as he's got to set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the 2nd half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Throw out wide to Walker.
Well,
this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Up the middle with Barkley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Now Taylor. Campbell making the catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
A first down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Taylor. That ball caught by Campbell. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35. A good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. Barkley inside handoff. And now off to the races down the right side. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 155 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Barkley will score. Touchdown, New York. Gano now to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
He took advantage of that defense.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Man, boy,
and he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they put it in.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series. Even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Now it's Smith. And he's got Smith and Jumbo. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Walker now on 1st and 10. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Throwing now is Geno. setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Tighten up, put that pressure
So
on
on the other side of the field
Pressure
now, it's
on that
1st and
boy.
10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Play action. It's Smith. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Offense is moving it a little bit, have them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now Gino. He's going to get this complete here to Lockett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far in this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively.
Come on, bro.
Prepare for some adjustments to come their way.
Couldn't get through though.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped to mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Gino down a throw. He completes this to Walker. Shut it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Next to score, Seahawks 24, Giants 20. Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Holmes returning from his end zone.
Man, hey, listen, bro. People always do that, man. I think this shit be sweet.
Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Yeah, you think
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
they get on the stick, then be going for it on 4th and 20 and shit like that, man.
Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the
Come on.
fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight
Good
one.
play, bro.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard
Saquon got 200 yards, bro.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
After a couple of seasons of battling injuries, the former number 2 overall pick returned to Pro Bowl form with over 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns. Just as important, played 16 games and handled over 350 touches, essentially carrying the Giants' offense.
Running for Barkley there on first down as he'll get forward for about 6 yards.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Don't do it, Saquon.
Again, it's Barkley. And a nice spin to some open
go back.
field.
Hold it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Taylor.
Ooh, come on, bro.
The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Good play. I saw it late. Good play. I saw this shit late,
Lined
bro.
up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he will take it on
Good
in
play.
for a giant touchdown. Saquon
They're trying to
Barkley,
get player of the week
14
on.
yards. And the Giants have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Yeah. Pressure not.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Ooh, good tackle.
Taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Now 2nd and 4. Smith's going to throw it. And takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
With the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down. Smith to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Stop worrying about the clock. I got it. Okay.
Here comes 2nd down. 2nd down, here's Charbonnet. Shifts past him at the 45. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. Smith.
Ooh.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
A gain of 36 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
Ho.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Here's Smith.
Look at it.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Boy, this crowd is on pins and needles now because anytime you see the ball heading for the end zone, you really hold your breath, and they come out of their seats. That one falls incomplete.
Smith now to throw. And he's got it. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Look at it.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
2nd down, goal to go. Now it's Smith. In trouble.
That's it.
Go down back at the 12.
That's it. Good game, bro.
Well,
Good
this
game.
fan base on a losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown on that last play when all they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it, that's what we're all waiting to hear, because sometimes there's things that we don't see on the surface. Did the coach feel like, you know, if they tied the game, they couldn't go any farther, they had too many injuries? I'm not sure what was going on there.
Damn. motherfucking Gino.